Tune in and watch Lori and Amelia as they talk health and wellness, keep you in the know, highlight do-gooders in promo, and spill the tea in Never Have I Ever. And now, it's time for the rundown.
Hello!
Hi.
It's so good to see you.
I know, it's so good
It's so good to see you.
Sorry, left best here.
I
Left
know.
best.
Do you know what's different is that I'm on the left side this time. Normally you're on the left. Do you know
that's
that?
just a computer thing. You know that, right?
Yeah. I know, but we're in person.
All right, well, let's get this party started before people start falling off from not knowing what the hell we're talking about. Welcome to episode 114 of The Rundown. I'm Amelia Madl with Promo Corner, and
I am Lori Bolton with Magna Group.
she never gets to introduce herself,
I
so I thought it
don't.
was very fitting.
Thank you.
And shout out to our sponsors, Towel Specialties. They are celebrating 40 years of cozy comfort, quality, and customer love.
Wow, that's a long time.
Big 4-0. They're almost as old as us.
Exactly. I'm not quite there yet.
So they are your go-to supplier for towels, blankets, and all things soft and snug since 1985. Named ASI Counselor Magazine Supplier of the Year and voted Best Towel and Robe Supplier for 17 years in a row by ASI distributors. Most of their management, sales, and customer service team have been with them for over 15 years.
That's amazing.
That's
amazing.
a long time in this
Yeah.
industry, in any industry, honestly. So they don't just sell towels, they live them. And you know who else lives them? This girl right here. Because my house is full of these towels and blankets. I use them all the time. I love them. They are the ones that I don't get out for company because I don't want them to steal them accidentally. Yes.
Right?
From pioneering tone-on-tone decorating to sublimation on beach towels, they've led the charge in innovation. Need it fast? Their production times are some of the quickest in the industry. And here's the warmest part. With every sale, they give back I've only had a little bit of Prosecco. Donating a portion to meaningful charities and organizations in need. So go ahead and go check them out at towelspecialties.com. Tell them you are using code KNACKATTACK. They'll know what it means. Nobody else will, but they will.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, girl, what have you been up to since we saw each other last?
Oh my gosh.
Well, we didn't see each other, but
travel's picked up for sure. I've been in Boston. Mark and I we're in Chicago for ASI Chicago. We came in early on Friday. One of my nephews from New Zealand, who I've talked about, he is 17 years old and hopes to get signed by a college by the end of this year. So super exciting. So he had a tournament here this last weekend. So he came in and watched him play basketball. All the college coaches were there to watch. Kind of cool. So he's like, Auntie, I hope to get signed, because if he gets signed, as soon as he gets signed, he will no longer have these tournaments.
Oh,
he's done. So it's kind of exciting.
That's
so we've been
awesome.
just traveling, and then we've got our annual Del Mar coming up, where one of our wineries.
Okay.
Where last year we, as everybody knows at this point, matching outfits.
Yeah.
Yes. So Mark is working on our outfits, and that's coming up in just a couple of weeks. So we'll be in Del Mar watching the ponies run.
That's
So
awesome.
super fun.
I've always wondered, it seems like not every year I've been here, but most of the years, there's always a bunch of kids running around with the ASI show. And I'm always like, I knew they were doing basketball, but I didn't know. So now I know it's like a college recruitment thing where the best of the best come in, and are they scrimmaging? Is that what they're doing?
So they have, so I think it was 6 games total.
Okay.
From Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And yes, it's like nonstop. And of course, I had to take his outfit at one point. I'm like, do you have like a plan B outfit? And so I washed it at the hotel. I'm like, as your auntie, I can't.
Febreze, baby, Febreze.
But it's soaking, it's drenched in sweat. And like, I just had to wash it.
It's been a long time or a while since you've had a teenage boy living at home with you, and they get ripe.
It smells like vinegar.
They stank.
It stank. Yeah, it stink.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's exactly what. So they played in Naperville, and there were, I think, 5 different facilities, 130 teams.
Oh wow.
And it's just amazing. I enjoy watching him play.
That's awesome.
So, yes.
That's awesome. Well, summer is flying by. It's the end of July.
Kids are going back.
I moved my daughter into college August 9th.
What?
Maddox starts high school August 14th.
What?
Yeah. College freshmen move in a week before classes start to give them time to get like acclimated
That's
to
nice.
campus. They do a bunch of events, try and get them to meet new people. So she'll have a lot of fun, but all my free time has been spent online shopping and store shopping to get like all of the necessities.
Essentials, right?
And it's so hard to buy for a room that you've not seen in person.
For sure.
It's like decorating a house that you've just seen a picture online and you don't actually know, like,
how big is it? Like, will a refrigerator fit here? Is the roommate bringing a refrigerator? Like, how does that work?
They communicate. Good. They're actually both bringing refrigerators because hungry girls.
I'm not sharing.
They want like their cold beverages. And she's really fortunate in her dorm or her room that she picked with the girl that she met and became roommates. They actually have a little tiny living space, and then they each have private bedrooms. So she does not have to do like how the beds are in this hotel room. Yeah. So they have a door. So they have private rooms. So they have private little closets. It's just everything is smaller. Nice. So it's just figuring out how to,
I think that's exciting.
We'll figure it out. She'll deal.
That's exciting.
Real world problems.
Right.
She'll deal.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, Lori,
yes,
you have a new Living with Lori. I did take a little gander at it when I was loading it today, but please tell us how we can all, I guess, wrap up our swimsuit season with maybe some of these tips,
or even going into holiday. So this is all over. I mean, this has been going on now for a good couple of years. It's been around. Ozempic, that's a diabetic medication. So your GLP-1 is also in that family, but it's a peptide, and peptides are definitely trending. I use peptides for different things in my world. Mm-hmm. There's peptides to enhance sexual experience. There's peptides. There's pretty much peptides for anything, right? So GLP-1 is a peptide, but what's cool is you have all of this, your body produces GLP-1. So it's produced in your gut. So some things that you could do would be to feed your microbiome, which we've talked about before. Again, that's, we each have our own individual microbiome. Mm-hmm. Add spices to your diet, prioritize sleep, pick smart proteins. We've talked about proteins, avocados, chicken, fish. Those three I know you don't like, mm-hmm. but beans, we might work for you. Chicken. Okay, good. Meditate to soothe stress. Add olive oil to meals, super easy. Get your body moving, add fiber to your plate. So all of these I've talked about in some sort with Living with Lori. So this is just really focusing on the GLP-1 and getting your body to really produce more mm-hmm. and have it activated. But recently, I want to say in the last 2 weeks, GLP-1s, or your Ozempic, if you will, your tirzepatide, it's now generic. So for those of you that are interested in trying it, I don't recommend anything, just consult with your doctor, but it has become generic, and that lowered the price dramatically. So now that there's a generic option, the cost is gone way down. I knew that was coming. It was bound to happen because it's super expensive. Mm-hmm. You know, your GLPs, your GLP-1s.
And I've heard a lot of people have used it. I mean, you read articles and it suppresses, but not just your hunger. Like I've even heard studies like people quit smoking on it. It curves almost the desire for the thing you crave.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
I feel like that sounds voodoo-y, but it does.
It does. So it helps, as I said, it's produced in the gut, but it helps balance blood sugar and your signal. I was trying to, satiety. We just tried to say it, but it helps with all that. It also helps with cardiovascular disease. It helps with cholesterol. So it's not just for one thing, people for there's many things you can use it for.
Yeah. Well, they've been around for like 20 some years. I watched the Oprah special. I know what's up.
Yeah. And I mean, it got bad raps because you had Hollywood,
it looked like the new fad for a weight loss drug, but it has a lot of uses.
It has lots of benefits.
Just need to consult with your medical professional before you buy it, and don't buy it from a back alley. Buy it from
a
licensed person that can sell medications, not
Or even,
from
well,
your
you need
hair
a prescription,
salon.
right? And I don't recommend getting it overseas or outside of our country by any means. Do your homework. There's a lot of compounding pharmacies that are popping up, which again, I love. So if I'm going to take a medication to have it compounded, regardless of what it is super cool that it's like, it's made specifically for me.
Oh, okay.
And that's cool. So
that is cool.
That's your Living with Lori.
Sweet. Love that. All right. Lori has some names. I feel like a little bit out of the loop, but I also have some names. I think I beat Lori, but
do you want to go first?
I'll do one and then you do one.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I just wanted to give a recap for anybody that had missed it. It did happen a while ago, but Paula Schulman, who'd been in the industry for 40 years in
Long
promo.
time.
So probably even if you didn't know her, you had come across her and maybe not realized it. But she recently passed. She was the 2020 PPAI Woman of Achievement.
Yes.
So if you were at WLC that year, you would have actually, no, you probably would not have met her because 2020 was the year of COVID. So that was the year.
Right.
That's why I was like trying. I recognized, okay, I now my mind is coming back. So, but she did work for Alpha and Primeline for a long time. So condolences to her family and friends. And then not as terrible, but Missy Kilpatrick, who has also been in the industry for a very long time, recently retired. So I guess celebratory congratulations. I wish I could retire one day.
I know. I'm trying to figure it out.
She was the vice president of business development at St. Regis Group, now known as SRG. So, okay, I'll let you take one before I steal all the thunder.
No, it's okay. So Melinda Marr, who we love, CAS, she is now VP at ACS Affiliate Services. So ACS is part of AIM, I believe.
Okay.
Yep.
I known Melinda since Hotline.
Oh my gosh. Promo. Is even a Hotline even around?
I don't know if they're even around, but that dates me a little back. But she was my contact at Hotline.
That's so crazy.
They did calendars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
See, my old brain still works sometimes. On the promotion side, ASB promoted Alyssa Sullivan to HR director. So kudos. You got to have someone keeping track, everyone. Hashtag HR.
Hashtag HR.
Make sure all of us aren't saying anything inappropriate.
We're doing.
Yes.
That's
in this industry, you need more HR sometimes.
Right. And then Andrew Sperling, he is now the Chief Growth Officer at Signature Imagewear. Kind of fun, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And then Sarah Goshgarian Unruh.
Who's that?
I know, our sweet friend. She just took a new position. She's Senior VP of Global Sales for Market Fuel. And just to give you a little bit of what she's doing, they're empowering your brand by streamlining operations, enhancing customer engagement, and unlocking new possibilities in promotional marketing with cutting edge technology. So I say keep an eye out for Market Fuel to see what's on the horizon. But she's spearheading that, and let me tell you,
will she be here this week?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I would have known.
I was going to find out what all that meant.
I know. So I want to say it's a business platform. They're going to do like pop-ups.
A business services platform. Okay.
Yes. And nobody better to do it than her. She's got the brains to figure that out. Yeah. So she's taking it really from ground level. This is her baby. That's new.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, a couple other things happening in the industry. So Christina Beal, who did used to be at ASB, she is now the National Account Manager at Chocolate and helping with some marketing as well.
Oh.
Super awesome. Also cool news, Storm Creek, we've talked about them before. They're just taking over the industry, hiring everybody. So if you have good employees, lock them down or they might get to them. But they recently earned their B Corp certification. Another retirement, founder of Proforma, Greg Muzzola. Why am I having such a Mazzillo? Jeez, Louise. Yes, he retired.
Mazzillo.
I'm just so happy about looking forward to retirement. I guess I'm getting sidetracked. And then Gold Star has some new leadership. So our buddy Charles Dugan, who I also have known forever, since back when he was with Astor Chocolate, who also I don't think is in the industry
I don't think so either.
He was promoted to oh gosh, what is his new role? He's business development, and he is the new VP of business development, I believe. And then Alana how do you think you'd say that? Rubenstein joined as
good.
VP of North American Sales. So shout out to both of them. Congratulations. And I will be finding out more about that, I guess, when I see them here at the show this week.
And I believe Nikki at AIM has moved on.
Yes. Maybe that was the one I saw.
Nikki Stella?
Is it Stella or Stats?
No, that's a different Nikki. She's at I Promote You.
Okay.
This is at AIM. And she, there wasn't somewhere, I didn't see anywhere that she was going, that she's just decided after 7 years that it's time to move on. So that's what I got.
Very cool. Do you have any do-gooders? I found a really cool story to share, but
I don't. Anything?
Okay. Well, you have a sister. How much do you love your sister?
Beyond.
Would you give her one of your organs?
1,000%.
Would she take one of your organs? What if you needed one of them?
I don't know. I mean, she couldn't have two of the same. Like she'd have to have like two different organs, like one eye. Yes. I would do anything for my sister.
Oh, well, there's somebody else in the industry that I don't know if you guys all know her or not, but Abby Burke, who is a national account manager at Walker Clay. She loves her sister, who has gone through a lot of health problems, that she went to donate her kidney to her sister after her sister I think she had a transplant and had a rejection maybe and needed another one. So what's crazy about this story, that's crazy enough. Like, you need a kidney, I'm your sister, I'm going to give you a kidney. That's crazy enough. But when they went to match, she was not a perfect match to her sister. So they did a paired exchange. Have you ever heard of this for organ donors?
No.
So basically, so that you're not buying stuff on the black market, don't buy black market kidneys. But if you have a family or friend in need and you are willing to donate an organ to them, but they are not able to receive it, they can match you up with an exchange so that you give your organ to someone you match with. And then in turn, they find a match for maybe that person and you get their organ.
That's perfect.
So they did like the simultaneous surgery. So Abby did donate a kidney. It went to someone else, not her sister, but then in exchange, somebody else donated a kidney that her sister got right away.
I think that's amazing.
It's amazing.
I think that's absolutely amazing.
That's very selfless.
Maybe I should donate a kidney. Well, I think it's also fascinating. I don't need two.
I don't think anyone would want one of my kidneys. I think you might match, but we don't want you. You are black just like your heart.
It's not true.
Oh, but yeah. So shout out to Abby. That is completely amazing. And if you guys don't know Abby, follow her. She became kind of, I want to say TikTok famous, Insta famous during COVID. She was making cakes at home and decorating them. And so she built up her TikTok following. And so a lot of people know her from that. And then a little bit about the organization. So the National Kidney Registry has facilitated more than 10,000 kidney transplants since 2007, and that includes 1,744 transplants last year.
That's insane.
That's a lot. That I'm going to do quick math, but that's like 4 kidneys in a day, every day for the whole last year. That might look like a dumb blonde ass.
That is amazing. And to think, I'm curious of like why, right? So is it kidney failure? That's just amazing.
Yep. So out of that 1,700 transplants last year, that represents more than a quarter of all U.S. living kidney donor transplants. So a quarter of all the living transplants happened at I don't know. I'm not going to speculate because I don't want to get any haters out there that are saying like, don't talk about drugs and vaccines and stuff. So anywho, shout out to Abby. Congrats.
Amazing, Abby.
If you see her, give her a big high five, like her. And yes, she shared the journey on her TikTok page. So go follow Abby and find out a little bit more about her and her sister.
I love it.
You said you've been traveling a lot on the road. Have you been watching anything?
Yes. So went to the movies again.
Oh, movies. It's not streaming.
So,
she's a rich girl. She can afford to go to the movies.
It's so
every week.
expensive.
I know.
Just even get popcorn.
Girl, I got a family for you.
No,
$100 to go to a movie.
I have not been to the movies in years, like
read
years.
That shit at home,
right?
Yeah.
Well, this wasn't out. We thought this Mission Impossible 8 came out when we were headed to Europe.
I saw that. I told you last time.
Yes. So I finally saw it, but Mark made me. I shouldn't say made me. That's so harsh. He said, like, let's watch 6 and 7 at home.
Oh wow!
Just to get up to speed, which we did, and then we went to the movies and saw Mission Impossible 8. So good, but I have to tell you,
so long.
It's so long, and I can't sit that long.
It was a little slow starting off. I was like, let's go. Where's the action?
I know.
Get your shirt off, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, the way it ended, because this is supposed to be it, right?
Yeah.
Mission Impossible 8. So for me, I didn't think it was the end. The way they all came together at the end, at like the circle, like in the.
Don't blow it. Don't.
No, I don't know.
Spoiler.
But I just don't think, I don't feel like it was the end.
Yeah. I mean, don't spoil it for someone that hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, I just don't think it's. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So that's just my opinion. I'm not a movie buff at all.
They left it in there so they can pull it out if they need to.
For sure.
Maybe when Tom can't afford to retire, like all these other people in promo, maybe he's like, I got one more in me, folks.
And what
I'm only 60. Right? I got one more.
Yes,
I can jump off of some other moving crazy thing.
So crazy. But that is the only one that but that was, that's a production. It was like a 4-hour day.
Oh yeah. And then when you have all the commercials leading up to it, those last like 45 minutes. So from now on, I'm just showing up to all movies 30 minutes late.
That is, so again, it's been years since
I don't have that much time in my life to be wasting 4.5 hours sitting at the movie theater.
And you're absolutely right. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
I got stuff to do, especially on a weekend. Like, I don't have that. Maybe if it's a blizzard or the weather's super crap, but
I don't know.
Okay.
I saw. What have you seen?
So something that I think would really like, because aren't you a Virgin River geek?
Love.
Okay, so there's a new show on Netflix. It's called Sullivan's Crossing.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
So it's kind of a cross between Virgin River and Canyon. What's the one with Josh Duhamel? It's called Canyon something. It's one of those kind of like a star-crossed lovers, but there's a bunch of other stuff happening, and there's this girl can only afford so many streaming services, so I can't justify anymore. So I recently got access to somebody else's HBO. Don't rub me out.
I won't.
So I started in The Pit.
Is that good?
It's
What is
it? What was his name? Noah. I want to say it's Noah Wiley. I don't know if that's right or not. He was in HR. HR.
Because that's the only reason I know who he is because I worked with him at Nike. So ER was one of the series we worked on.
Yep. Okay. So he has a new show called The Pit, which ER sued them, saying that it was too familiar. I don't remember ER. That was so long ago. I remember watching it, but I don't remember it. So the whole season is basically one day shift in the ER. Like the whole first season represents, it's only one shift that they're covering. Like all these different things are happening because it's so fast paced and so many people and so many stories, but it's really good. I really liked it. And there was something that happened in one of the episodes recently that really resonated with me personally, to where I was like asking medical questions like, okay, I just watched an episode of The Pit. Is this accurate? Like, do you have to do this orally? Can you do it with the patch? Can you do this?
Oh my goodness.
So I feel like it's true and legit, and it's not like Grey's Anatomy where it's like crazy, everybody's sleeping together in the on-call rooms. This is like true medicine, fast-paced, what you would imagine you would see in a city like Chicago in the ER with a bunch of crazy things happening.
I can't imagine at the stage, like in 2025, that they're going to because people are going to fact check them. So I would think it would be as realistic as possible. They probably have a couple physicians on staff that are helping with accuracy, you know?
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
My my stepsister's a nurse and her daughter is a nurse, and they both moved to South Carolina to do a nursing. They signed up for like a year together. Because they travel around sometimes and do traveling nursing, but they signed up to do that. And she said her daughter, which I didn't realize, is actually working in the ER at the hospital that she works at. She does something else, but her daughter's doing HR, and she goes, the pit is kind of like what she does in a day. And I'm like,
oh my goodness.
I could not. No, thank you.
No. Mm-mm. No, I don't like
do
that.
blood.
I'm not good with that either.
Yeah.
I'm not good. Yeah. I'm not. I was just thinking like I'll pass.
Okay. What would you not pass on? Do you have a never have I ever? Or do you want me to use my never have I ever? We kind of discussed ahead of time, which we never do.
No, but we could.
Never have we ever discussed ahead of time or never have I ever.
We could do both because the one ties into Mission Impossible. Kind of. You can do yours. Yours is funny.
Okay, so mine is kind of a consequence of maybe doing one of yours. So my never have I ever is throwing up in public.
Right. So never have I ever thrown up in public. Are you going first?
Yes, I have is the short answer without spilling any tea on me.
Okay. Did anybody see? And would throwing up in a public bathroom count?
No, because I feel like that's private. Like you're in a stall by yourself. People aren't watching you.
So I have too.
Yeah.
In the last 2 years.
Same. I'm a puker.
So I'll tell you, I had nothing in my stomach and I got a venti green tea from Starbucks. I was in Hawaii with my sister and it
erupted.
Was like so bad. And my sister's like, did you have them put both tea bags in there? I'm like, yeah, I forgot to tell him to give me one on the side because Starbucks lets you do that. Oh. So in a venti, they put 2 bags in unless you say just do one and then they give you one to take. So you could do it for like a refill. So 2 tea bags were in there and it was so like acidity. I threw up on the lawn of the Trump Hotel in Waikiki.
Keeping it classy, Lori.
Sorry, my sister. I'm like, Carrie, this is, I mean, again, this was morning. There was nothing crazy. It wasn't, this was over too much caffeine.
She was overstimulated.
I was overstimulated.
Mine are usually more alcohol induced, but.
So yes, I have.
Yeah, I have a very sensitive stomach. So it could be smells, it can be food. The cab ride from the airport to here, I had not been drinking, but I forgot my Dramamine today, but just the smell, the aroma in the cab, and then the whole like slamming on the brakes, then stomping and going 60.
No, Amelia.
That's like roller coasters to me. My stomach can't handle it. So yeah. Car sick numerous times, like pulling over out the car window. Yeah.
I have Dramamine for you. I'll bring it and put it in my bag so you have it.
I might need some.
No, seriously. That's
But yeah.
So yeah, that was the most recent. But typically, I don't try to make a habit of throwing up in public. That one I was able to get right behind the palm.
You tried to choke it down, but that's worse.
There was no way. I mean, it was so upsetting to my tummy.
Trash cans and planters. Those are your friends.
I don't know if anybody saw me. There had to have been cameras all around the property.
Somebody saw.
Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go on the dark web. Somebody saw.
There she is, that Lori Bolton.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a good one. We'll save your other one for next time.
We'll save it for next time.
All right. Thank you again to everybody for watching. A special shout out to our friends over at Towel Specialties. Go check them out at towelspecialties.com. If you have any do-gooders, especially people like Abby, I want to hear about it. I want to share and celebrate them. And then tune in again on August 8th.
Jeez.
For our next.
Christmas will be here before you know it.
I'm going to be another year older before I know it.
Me too.
I
know. I'll be a year older before you are.
We'll just cheers to that.
Yes, I know. So amazing to be with you in person. This
is
like the best.
See you next time, guys.